Quincy, you know, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and it should be every day, to be honest with you. Now, I experienced some situations as a child and also as an adult person. Luckily for us today, we have an expert to talk about this and how important it is to look and ask for help when we need it. Welcome to the show, Neisha Himes. How are you?
Oh, well, how are you? Thank you for having me.
We're so excited to have you because this is a topic that really touched my heart, touched me personally. And I know it's something that we need to talk every day, right? Now, can you share a little bit your story with us?
Yes, I can. So I am a survivor of domestic violence, was in a very violent, toxic relationship for about 5 years or so. That relationship included various forms of abuse, not just physical, but verbal, emotional, financial, psychological, so many different types that I hope we'll talk about a little bit later today. But in being in that relationship, I just kind of lost sense of self. You know, nobody grows up and says, oh, I want to be a domestic violence victim. You know what I mean? So when I finally got out of that relationship, maybe about a year and a half after getting out, I started speaking out, sharing what I went through. I do spoken word poetry, so the first time I told my story was on a stage, holding a microphone. Since then, I've just been doing a lot of community work through my organization, through a lot of community initiatives to bring awareness and help those who need it.
And I think you say something very important. When you start speaking now, when you start asking for help, and you share your story, actually it's healing for yourself. It's like a kind of therapy. Because, you know, Quincy, when you are in this kind of relationship, you don't know how to get in there. And it's so hard to ask for help. Now, I'm so proud of you. Look at you now. And she's doing great things for our community.
Thank you. All it takes is that. Now, speaking of doing great things for the community, you have a nonprofit organization called GROW. So tell us about that. It sounds exciting.
So GROW stands for Girls Recognizing Our Worth. We just turned 8 years old in August, right? And GROW does, thank you. So GROW does work. We provide community outreach, like a lot of awareness events, and in a fun way, things that make people think about it. So from our Summer Days ice cream giveaway, where we visit all of the domestic violence shelters in Hampton Roads and treat the survivors and their children and the staff to free ice cream. There's crisis support to those who are experiencing domestic violence and looking to get safe. So GROW is on hiatus at the moment, hoping to come back soon, just because we need more help to be able to continue to do the work that we're doing.
It will definitely come back, and I'll briefly share this. Like, my mother was in an abusive relationship with my biological father, and the thing that inspired me, because I found out that you also have a son.
Yes, I do.
Right, so when she told me when I was 17 what she did to come back and get me and my sister back, because she could have just stayed away, but she had to actually kidnap us back and take her life back. And when she told me that, that changed my whole life and how I operate now, you know, as a man and as a father to a girl. So kudos to you just being able to do that. So.
And very important what you just mentioned it also in your organization GROW, just to teach our kids in the new generation that maybe is confused things, like maybe misunderstood that the abuse, physical abuse is not right, in any kind of abuse. But you say many things, important things. It's not just that, can be threats, can be financially, there can be so many things that they cannot let you go. I love what you're doing, keep doing it, so keep helping our community. How can people reach out to you or your community or your
people, you can follow us at www.growfoundationva.org. That has all of our social media contact information and the things that we're doing and looking to do in the community. Also, www.neishachristine.com, and find out how you can get some domestic violence awareness, intervention, and prevention right in your agency.
There you go.
I love that. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your story with us.
Thank you.
This is something that I encourage everyone to talk every day and ask for help if you need help, please. It's not just October, it's every day of our life. Thank you so much. Yes, we have to go to a commercial break, but coming up next, Quincy, just keep rolling.
Me?
Yes, where are we going? Don't go anywhere, we're just coming back.